Hello everyone, how are we doing? Hold on, I have one other little picture I'll show during the welcome screen. This was posted in Explorers after friend of the stream decided to share some of the discoveries that we might be taking a look into later. But, for right now, we're doing fishing. Also, I'm pretty sure... Oh, I know it. I know why the music's so weird right now. Okay, that's more our vibe. Sorry. Here we are. Yojamba Isle? I keep getting the CG buff. We'll be fishing here. For anyone that wants to join. It's a little rainy today. That's all good. Hello, I saw Kare Rabi in here a little earlier. Hello, Hot Tuna. If you're the person I was chatting to before stream, what's up? I love just, picking up random people. Let me turn down the chill playlist a little bit. Okay, that should be better. Hope everyone had a good week. Oh, yes. It was good chatting to you. I am always surprised. There's sometimes I feel like everyone like emotes at me and says hello to me, and then there's other times where people just like straight up, I have no idea who you are, and that's fine. I'm absolutely fine with that. But yeah, there was I'm assuming a fan of mine who was some flagged paladin when I was on the ship over from I think I was going from STV to Ratchet, and I had to get some consumables. Oh, hello, Manalisa. And I was getting ready for stream, and I didn't notice them. So I wandered over, and I stabbed them, which is my way of saying hello. To the PvPers, at least. And Hot Dude is just like, why do you, like, what was that all about? And I was like, oh, they're probably just a fan. So I get to let people know about the Turtle WoW news and who Vrograg is, and apparently just mentioning that we might be going to Vanilla Outlands is like enough to get people interested. So, and I'm certainly interested. Friend of the stream there, Markantius, was in my DMs with some pretty interesting screenshots. And I'm like, how'd you do that? And I asked him if he was interested in sharing. He said yes. So we're gonna do a little fishing, as we always do. I mean, it's still fishing chat, right? But we have often done little explorations after we fish for a little bit. So we might have a guide today, we'll say. I should also mention, I realized I didn't even have it up. I mean, it is up, but you guys don't know what the command is yet. Fishing minigame is enabled. Today, the command is real. If you're in Twitch chat and you do !real, you can do the little fishing minigame. In case you're not fond of fishing in-game, or you're low level, or you just like seeing what random things I put in that loot table for that little Twitch plugin. I'm on Nordinar, mostly because that's where our guide will be. Also, generally, if you see Manalisa appear right next to me when stream starts, which Manalisa loves doing, you can assume I'm on Nordinar. If Manalisa doesn't magically appear next to me, and I'm not like a camera or something, then it's probably Telebim. Manalisa's power does not stretch to Telebim, or so I think. I might be disabused of that notion someday, but for now, I'm on Northernar. I also left the coordinates down there for anyone who's curious. and yes, Hot Tunas. I don't really participate in PvP like really much at all. It's just not really my speed. I can even show you here. I mean, I've played Vrograg since late 2021. Granted, I leveled up as a hardcore, but I only have 314 kills to my name. So that should tell you how much I'm into PvP. Looks like probably not going to catch anything too crazy here, but as you all know, I love checking spots because you never quite know what you're going to get. We're also going to have the benefit of getting the ZG buff every now and then too, which is, I guess, nice. So if you're waiting for a ZG buff, you can get it on this island. Wisebeard, hello. Mages always come first. They always show up first. Yeah, man, Elisa, how do you respond to these questions? Ploxton's asking if you have just Crazy Cat Later, or if you have the frog title as well. I did get to see the server first Crazy Cat Lady as well, because the last cat you need is Mr. Bigglesworth. They were very excited. I think that was like ultra damage. We had a good time. If anyone caught my streams this week, I hopped onto my media GM accounts. All they can do is fly around and be invisible. So it's essentially just a flying camera I get to use. And I got to watch the first forays into Telebim, into Naxxramas. It was very exciting. And we had a good time. Oh, okay. I thought they were going to get the Crazy Cat Lady tile right then and there. There's still one they're missing? That's crazy. Wisebeard, what insight did I give you? I don't even know. I'm not that wise. I'm just a fisher orc. Everyone knows that. Hello, Nina. Hope you're doing well. We're gonna... Oh, boy. I do have some stuff, too. There's some... I think at this point, the community is very fatigued on getting 1.17.2 hype. I know because I am, and I've been reporting on it pretty much all summer. It's been so long since some of the decisions that Class Council helped make for class changes that I've forgotten a lot of them. So that's fun. But I can say with some certainty, I don't have any dates, but I have some background, not allowed to share what my sourcing is, information that at least if you're a developer on Turtle Team, you know that you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, mixed in with whip cracks. So, for what it's worth, I know that the team is in a home stretch, so to say, before the patch gets dropped. And I think I actually had some website stuff up. Ploxin, it is close. Nina, that's fine. Mass Effect, Murrog's a huge fan of Mass Effect. The only bad thing about Mass Effect is its publisher. Well, the owner of the publisher, right? I cannot tell you time and again, every time these big game companies, they take an intellectual property that has a lot of great fans, has a wonderful community, and then they just kind of slowly ruin it and try to drain the people who enjoy it of their money, and they just don't listen to their community. And I mean, everyone knows with WoW, we've heard that story before, right? We're already playing on Turtle WoW. If you're playing on Turtle WoW, you more than likely fall into two camps. You still like Blizzard, but you're not sold on their current, whatever they're currently doing, and you want to try something different. Or you absolutely want Blizzard to burn in a fire, and you would rather play anything else. Well, those are the two you kind of bump into. But Blizzard and WoW isn't alone in how large publishing companies can take their communities and everything they do and kind of ruin it. If you follow the Magic the Gathering, there was a controversial rules change that was made recently concerning Mana Crypt and Jeweled Lotus, which really begs the question, why Wizards of the Coast? And everyone knows I'm not a big fan of Wizards of the Coast for what they've done previously and currently to Dungeons & Dragons, one of my favorite original fantasy IPs. Mass Effect also falls into that. And if you're waiting for Dragon Age, I also feel bad for you. Same story there. At a certain point, as consumers, we have to make a conscious choice to stop supporting the people that are ruining the things that we love about the communities and the games we've enjoyed in the past. I know it's tough, but yeah, Sauce Man, it's very, I mean, I'm not like huge into the Magic scene. I like following it. I like some of the content creators. I love Tolarian Community College with the Professor, who, as far as like community engagement and attitude, I think I probably emulate more than any other creator. Rao Kangren, sorry, you got the deflated, inflatable Thunder Fury. But, yeah. Also a big fan of Pay Money Webby, he's been a Magic creator for a while, but I think recently he's been pushing it a little bit more hard. It's been really fun. I actually watched live when he opened I think it was a Mox Emerald. And I don't even care much for a pack opening, but I like his attitude as far as wanting to clean up the very sketchy sealed booster pack and starter deck market, because he found a number of fake ones that he got burned on. So it's been like a quest for him. And, you don't have to be a gigantic games publisher to try to take advantage of people who really love a community. You can be a secondary market retailer as well. And he's done a lot in that space to sort of call that out and speak more frankly about what it is to be a Magic fan. Let's see, I started playing Magic the Gathering back in the first Unlimited, Fallen Empires, and I played until Odyssey, then I took a break, and then I popped back in around Magic 2010, and played like through like what was it, like the second Innistrad, and then I pop in and out. But I don't really like buying the cards, if I'm being perfectly honest. I mean, if I have to, I'll buy singles. But for Murrog's last birthday, I had 2 Commander proxy decks I just sent out to be made. Because if I tried to buy them by singles, I would be down like thousands of dollars, which just kind of seems crazy to me. Yeah, we got to be careful about telling people what Magic set we started on, because that will immediately age us. I just screwed myself by saying, yeah, I started playing in Fallen Empires. Oof. Oof. Oh, really? You got a foiled Liliana of the Veil? That's awesome. Oh, thank you for letting me know about that, Larazia. Saying, Jamie doubled down on the Telebim faction transfer, confirming that it will be there, but respecting faction balance and any idea if the Acolyte statement regarding patch we had on the secret Discord channel is still the case. I don't quite know. I know Acolyte isn't... Well, first off, I don't think the team still has a firm date. But I do know that we're certainly sub-month. I can tell you that much. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, if you play on the PvP server, let's see if I can actually bring it up here. Is it here? No. Is it? You see this right here? Race change? All of the race changes are disabled on Telebim. And the reason for that is because, if I understand correctly, it's because they didn't have the tools necessary to ensure faction balance. So the community on Telebim's been waiting for that. Even if it's within changing within their own faction, it's something they haven't been able to do. So, you know, I'm happy that that is going to be something that's going to be available to them. Especially in light of... Actually, you know, that was a perfect segue. Thank you. Let's see if I can get it here. I won't. Yes. Look at that perfect segue. This is from the Turtle WoW Twitter. I think it was also teased in the teaser channel of the Discord. Some interesting things to think about if you don't know. They've been a bit more open, talking about how they are going to be tweaking some stuff with racials. Some of these, like Vengeance, for instance, doesn't exist. And there was a previous teaser that leads us to believe that this is going to be part of the Forsaken's toolkit and is going to overwrite their passive shadow resistance. Some of these already exist, so we don't know if, like, we see hardiness, right? And let me take a look at... don't need that. So if I... Vrogreg has hardiness, right? Chance to resist stun effects increased by an additional 25%. This is strong in PvP. There's actually some PvE scenarios where it's good as well. But we don't know if it appears here because it's going to be getting an adjustment. But some of these could use adjustments. I can't speak to Shadow Meld. I actually like how Shadow Meld works, but prospecting, I think that's one that helps mining, and I think that one exists. I don't think I even confirmed if it did. I think goblins get it, but escape artist, escape strategy. I know a lot of people who play goblin have really wanted this to be a little better. Don't know what swiftness of the rangers is, you know, so like there's some stuff here that really raises the eyebrow. Kelderai meditation, I believe, does exist, but if you play like a rogue, it's essentially useless, for instance. And I don't know what disassembler would be. And this is just from their Twitter, which had... Oh, I don't want that. Huh? Okay, well, I didn't mean... Hold on, let me see. I didn't mean to do that. How did I get rid of it? Whoopsie. I'm bringing it back, but I planned on scrolling up. There it is. Okay, I can bring it back. So, let's open up the screen a little bit here. So we had this on the Twitter. They also dropped this, which had a lot of people... Oh, geez, I'm blocking the fishing. My bad, guys. My bad. There you go. This had some people asking if this is about housing. And I don't think it is. There were some other comments in the Discord saying, like, this isn't, like, a proper housing announcement. But certainly how it's worded could lead one to believe that. They're plugging Turtle Wow Radio, of course. You should listen to it if you have audio space. It's always a good time. And you can listen to it off of GameTube, which is nice. Some meme posting. Some stuff going on here with them talking about Grim Batol. This is a really cool little video, but it's mostly a music video. I think it's Cozy Fire is the creator, and it's just some nice panning shots of the entrance of Grim Batol, and it has some of the music that's going to be showcased. This is another piece of evidence that leads me to believe that the patch is very, very much nigh. I mean, I'm going to tell you, when the patch drops, I'm going to have a busy week. 56 pages of changes. I think I might rather like just do a live stream and just cover everything with everyone. Because I mean, making a video about this amount of changelog is kind of nuts. They showed off this. I'm not quite sure what this is. If you listened to the last Under the Shell podcast, Voji spoke about an area that I wasn't quite sure where it is, called Stormrot Castle. This could be Stormrot Castle. I don't know. But I found that to be pretty interesting. And Black Morass is getting some new music. I personally like... I don't think a lot of players know what old Black Morass was like. If you do, you know that the Black Morass we have is a huge improvement. But I'm glad they're still adding stuff to Black Morass. That's cool. They're going to have new music. October 10th. I don't know why it drops all on streaming platforms. If they're organizing drops for all their new music on October 10th, I don't know. That seems a little sus to me. Like, is there a reason why they're doing that? I don't know. So that was some of the stuff I scraped out from the Twitter. But this was also kind of funny to me because this was like our previous changelog for this week, and there was like 4 items. It's next to nothing. This is something to help Telebim specifically, right? Because they've had some Scourge invasion problems unconscious dig rat. I think this is like the only thing that actually is a change, like a normal changelog thing. You know, like this is all pretty small stuff, but then they put, we're very stressed. Now, again, as someone who's been through this cycle before, this is what happens. The team starts doing less changes. They start getting more quiet, and they start signaling that they're stressed more and more. That's when the end is close. Trust me. Sorry, I was looking back at chat now. I was in the middle of one of my diatribes here. Oh, all mages here. I guess it's a very mage-friendly. It's not that bad to get here, right? I mean, you have to get to STV. It's a little easier for Horde, I suppose, but because Gromgul's nearby. Oops, sorry. You've been here for newly released content. How do they manage it in terms of items? Do they show the really exciting items and mechanics, or do they want people to discover it? So, from what I have experienced in the past, what you should expect is that if there are items that currently exist in-game, with small exception, and when I say small exception, I'm meaning like there's going to be some exception, but it's usually because it was an oversight or mistake. They're going to list any change to an item that exists in-game now. As far as new items, they will not generally be listing what those items do, what they're statted for. That is part of the exploration. That being said, though, it might not be too difficult to find, and you might have to wait a day or two for some data miners to update some Atlas loot. So the team generally wants players to explore and find stuff for themselves when it's a new item, but old items, if they've been changed or altered, that will happen. Thank you for the follow, Hot Tunas. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I got a number of I thought I got more bloated. Yeah, there's a bloated fish. Look at that. Look at all these gems. I just ate a fish raw. That's gross. Okay, I thought it was bloated. Yep, I'm not too hard to find. I know I made some mention of a very special exploration when we're done fishing here today. Where we're going might be very difficult to go to, and it may be an instanced area. So there's a chance that not everyone can go, but if you are super keen to try, you're always encouraged. Usually mages are the best to get to really janky spots, but I've been informed by Markantius that you don't need to be a mage to get there, but the supplies that will help and or you will need include Noggin Fogger if you don't have a slow fall, Elixir of Giant Growth. I don't know if Winter... I don't know if the what do you call it? I just forgot the name of it. The Firewater stuff. I don't know if that would work, but this is what was suggested. And Swiftness potions. I have Sprint, so I might not need the Swiftness potions, but these items are the three that you will need in order to go where we are planning to explore. Hello, John Sarkis. Yeah, Rao Kangren, I have... Let's see, it was... I think the second I got my first Lucky Charm, Vrograg has always had a Lucky Charm in his bag ever since. I have two because I probably just randomly picked another one and they stack. The very old lore, if you've ever played the hardcore challenge, the mortal challenge, what you should know is that hardcore chat or the old hardcore guild sort of had its own culture onto itself. And back when I was doing hardcore, there was a superstition that getting the recipe for the the deviate scale, because you would be out in Barrens. Many people would level out in Barrens, so I think it's the deviate. This one, Savory Deviate Delight. The recipe for this drops in Barrens, and there was a superstition that if you got that recipe to drop while you're out in the Barrens, you were doomed to die. And the only thing you could do is try to delete it from your inventory or sell it right away, because it was a cursed piece of paper. However, I had a lucky charm. And so my belief was that the lucky charm protected me against the curse of the Savory Deviate Delight recipe. So I kept that lucky charm in my bag the entire time. And where it has stayed until today. Exactly. Sneaky asks, what do you know about Shaman upcoming changes, and how do you know? I know a lot about Elemental and Resto, and some about Enhancement. How I know about it is because like a year and a couple months ago, when the team was first organizing their thoughts about what the next patch would be, they graciously invited community members to have a sort of council. If you remember, I was talking about Magic the Gathering before. This would be somewhat akin to sort of a commander community board where ideas, changes, new things are run by a council, and the team also uses the council for ideas, and that's sort of how it worked. That meant that class counselors were much more privy to upcoming changes. The discussions on a lot of that stuff ended pretty much around, I would say, May. Most things have been decided by May, and since then, so the best way to put it is, let's say, like, here's a good example. On the community council, I would be like, hey, elemental shamans really struggle with mana sustain. And I would advocate that something would be done to help shamans with mana sustain. And then the council would talk about different ways that we could maybe implement it. The team would kind of give us some feedback, and then they would sort of say, hey, this is sort of how we're thinking of doing it. What do you guys think? And then we would discuss, and then right around May, sort of the same thing for every single class happened. And then the reason I say discussions ended around May was because the team kind of got their idea, and they wouldn't specifically tell us everything. Many things needed to be adjusted and weighed according to what their QA team would look at. Their team that's in charge of balancing and itemization. So the reason I brought up the Shaman mana sustain is because personally I was advocating for elemental shamans clear casting to give a better mana discount on spells. And in this example, let's say the team said, okay, we'll do that, but they wouldn't give us like a firm number on exactly how, like, if it's going to improve, how much it's going to be. So that's sort of the limit of what I know. Of course, part of being on class council means that you have promised that you will keep those discussions private. Anything that was said in that Discord remains on that Discord. You can always talk about things that you advocated for, things that you wanted, but you can't talk about, you can't name anyone else on the council, and you can't say how those discussions went. So if at any time someone wants to know what I know, I can't necessarily share it. I can let you know if I had an opinion, and if I voiced it, what my opinion was. Hopefully that clarifies things a little bit for you. What was that? I think I missed it. Are they gone now? I did all. Oh wait, no, I'm not scrolled. There it is. Oh, Sneaky is disappeared now. They retracted their message, but I saw your message. You don't have to worry, Sneaky. It's all right. Well, you know, Raukangren, you can speak negatively of Zoomers, but I think it's beautiful, the passing of the torch from the older generation to the younger generation of a much more community-minded, community-centric Turtle WoW, or even just WoW. The way we used to do things, the way we used to play, I think it's beautiful at times to see that younger people are trying out the game, how they view it differently, and some of the things that they appreciate that older community members have made. I think it's okay. And social media has changed a lot. Trying to engage with younger people is a difficult game, so keeping up with the culture helps. Yeah, Zoomers are going to inherit the earth, so enjoy. Just be glad that you didn't have boomers over you. That's all I'll say. Oh my goodness, John, wouldn't that be great? John says, I'm from Exploration Daily. Mr. Vrograd, can you confirm mages get 2 blinks before going on cooldown? Can you imagine how busted that would be? There's so many scenarios where shortening the cooldown on blink is strong. Can you imagine getting 2? Oh my goodness. I've played mage for a long time. So I'm like, oh man. I would tell you, because I did participate in the Mage Class Council, I would not be in support of that for a myriad of reasons. Yeah. Sorry, I see, who was that? It said that. Ethiliana says half-elf. Sorry, I'm very much from a Dungeons & Dragons background, so even today when I see health, I think half-elf. High elf mages technically get double evocation. Yeah, but one of those is strictly better than the other, right? Evocation gives you tons of mana back. The racial gives you a little bit of mana back, right? It's not... You get to do the same animation, but... Markantius says, I hope they make it stronger or give us a spell power bonus racial. Like Orc? I mean, we don't... Oh, I see what you're saying. Right. So you think it would be cool if let me just mouse over it so everyone can see what we're talking about. Blood Fury, racial, increase base melee attack power by 25% for 15 seconds and reduces healing effects on you by 50% for 25 seconds. Thank you, Pid0, for the follow. Appreciate that. So, there's not really a base spell power, right? I don't think any race like you have a base int, but int isn't spell power. I would think, yeah, I mean, you could do something like that, but you cannot. It would be way too broken if you did the percentage scaling on current spell power. You can't do that because it would be really broken. However, they could maybe work on something. And then the drawback would be perhaps a mana drain, which would also fit well with High Elves. I think I could get more behind something like that. So yeah, I think that would be cool. And it would also help for all the different High Elf casters. To keep them competitive, because their other contemporaries in the caster world, right, are trolls, and they get a haste buff with their racial, which is very strong, especially for the long spell casters. Like,
I remember they also have evocate. They have a racial evocate.
Yeah, I know. We were talking about Murag came up. Murag is like dyed in the wool troll lover, so she thought I'd say let's also give High Elves evocate and another activated racial. I had to clarify that this would be replacing the old racial. Yeah, I also like trolls too. I have a 60 of all the horde races except for Forsaken. So I have a Tauren Shaman, a Troll Mage, and an Orc Rogue. I should make a Forsaken one to kind of complete the 4. I don't know what I would make though. I'm not as into the Forsaken lore is really open at this point in the game. So I generally, when I make a character, I kind of have a concept of how I would roleplay them. Even though I don't do roleplay all the time, it kind of like helps me kind of like get into character to like have a concept of what I want to do. So I don't know what I would want to do for Forsaken though. I generally don't play Warlocks. I've considered it though. I could maybe do a Forsaken Priest. That might be fun. I don't have a Warrior. I could do a Forsaken Warrior. How am I? Yeah. Oh, another interesting. I mean, this is much more fishing centric, but we're fishing. Just a reminder. Winter squid, back on the menu again. So if you like taking advantage of people that don't know how to use gardening to get the same food buff, then you know, go get some go get some squid and make a buck. Well, you know, you say, sorry, Rauk Hangren says, Forsaken Warrior reeks of PvP min-maxing meta-slavery. You say that, but I have like a Bist Rogue. You saw how many honorable kills I have. I am very much not into PvP. I have a Bist out Elemental Shaman who still has double-digit honorable kills. I play what I play because I like it. There is a meta-slavery aspect that is unfortunate, and with any luck, the race adjustments are going to make a difference. Oh, someone's saying hello. Just fishing. Want to join? No, I need to slay undeads now. Oh. Have fun. Yeah, you can, it's always funny when you're on Yojimba Isle, you pretty much, the people that run in and out are always people that need to get Zanzas before raids. It might actually be a fun thing to wish them luck in their next raid. Nina, you don't know where gardening starts? Hold on. Let me get something up here for you. Let me make that a little bigger for you. So gardening is an important thing that I think any person who's played on Turtle WoW for some amount of time should take advantage of, if you can. All right, let's just take a look here. So if I go here and I search for gardening, oh, that's not. That's gardening gloves, and this is gardening zone check. We can come back to that later. It's a I'm trying to think of, like, I know where the one starts for in Mulgore, but I'm not sure what it's called. Garden. This will help. Gardening shovel is a reward from these two quest givers. So, if you're interested in learning how to garden, you should check out either one of these spots. We'll look at the Alliance one right now. You'll want to talk to Mortimer Stansfield in the Alliance. You'll get a simple wooden planter, a garden shovel, and Angora soil. Do note you need to be level 20 to do this. You need to find these reagents as well, spores, seeds, and this quest from Mortimer, who seems to be in, I'm not sure where they are. It says Stormwind City, so they're in. So the quest will walk you through what you need to do. Over here, you Kern Mosshof. I know this is in Bloodhoof Village. Does it say that though? It just says Mulgore. Interesting. But yeah, same story here. This is why Angora soil remains valuable on Turtle WoW. It's not just everyone trying to get Moro grain. It's used for gardening. And the reason I brought up gardening, right, is Sweet Mountain Berry. Or why did I search for berry? Okay, I just must have spelled something wrong. So this one, now there's two that have identical icons and they come from the same seed, so you need to be careful to always mouse over them to check out which one's which. See, this one, Sweet Mountain Berry, gives you 10 agility. And if we look at grilled squid, gives you 10 agility. So that's why when I see people, it's like, oh, I need to get some grilled squid. I'm like, are you aware that you don't have to go fishing for it? And don't get me wrong, I like when people fish, but I always feel like people just don't know about the Sweet Mountain berries. Where's my dude? I can even show you here too on the auction house. Where's my guy? I thought I just. Hello? There he is. Okay. So if we look here at squid, a squid is going for a gold right now, and looks like you would be paying it's a little bit more expensive if you get it cooked. It's not, you just need fire to cook it, so this might be for ultra lazy people. And if you look at Mountain Berry, you'll see a lot for these bush seeds. These are the ones you need. Let's see. So this one right here, that's the buff food, right? And for 5 of them, they're going for 3 gold 50. So what you're looking at is a substantially cheaper item for the same buff. So if you are a class that needs agility, you might want to look into this to help save yourself some coin. It makes a lot of sense. Oh, the ground shaking is going to be another ZG buff. Oh, look at that. There it is. Now we can all run a little bit quicker. Barto Plays Games says, Vanilla Outlands is an oxymoron, my man. Well, you know what? You can say that, but they had stuff planned in the initial vanilla. And if you don't believe me, I would invite you to go check out the Explorer channel. The vMango's client is so faithful to what was in an original vanilla, they even have the old Outland file. So it's not going to look like the Outlands you expect, but it's sort of like, think of it sort of like a development sketchbook. They were thinking of how they wanted to do it, they had some ideas, they put some of them into game to kind of play around with, but no one could get to them. Okay, good. All right, so Bardo, you know. Ricky Kin says, which fish is gold mine? Probably stone scale eel is your most reliable source of gold. Raw white scale salmon's very valuable. Firefin is also pretty valuable. Nightfin. Those are the major ones. To a lesser extent, oily blackmouth is also valuable. It's needed in some raiding reagents, so those are your big money makers. Stone scale beats most of them by a country mile, though. White scale salmon's only valuable because of the fish au chocolat recipe. It's a tank food that gives you defense and dodge, so very good for tanks, especially bear tanks, I think. It depends on what you're going for. So, this is sort of a... It's hard to give you a clear answer. So Bardo asks, is it better to stand in one spot and fish, or look around for schools? There's a couple things that really change it. So if you're really just trying to just chase stone scale, depending on when you're online, chasing pools would be better. If you are just trying to catch a bunch of valuable stuff, what I would suggest is fish in an area where you know there's pools, somewhere like the Telebim Island. The catch rates there still have stone scale, still have other valuable fish, but you can also grab pools while you're there, or you can try doing hygel. Hygel's been very strange, though. I've been talking to people behind the scenes about how good hygel is, because sometimes it drops stuff like elemental water, which is also really good, and stone scale. And then other times it'll just not have any of the essence of water or elemental water, and stone scale seems to drop less. We don't have enough data to know why. My theory is that the hour of the day is going to vary quite widely what happens in hygel. And hygel, remember too, you need 420 plus fishing, I believe. So keep that in mind. You're probably going to be using a lure or a fishing boat. So there's a little bit more upfront cost. So it's so to answer your question, there's not really a perfectly figured out meta, because the fishing tables are all messed up on the server. And I swear they change hour to hour, so it's very hard to know. You can't trust the database for fishing loot tables. Like, sometimes they're vaguely right, but a lot of times they're wrong. So it's pretty much figure it out. You know, like honestly, like just go fishing and figure it out. I thought they changed it and made it such that Gilneas has fish. I don't know if that has happened. I don't think I've actually fished in Gilneas, or tried since I remember hearing about that. They may have fixed it. Hot Tuna says, I fished up there 6 hours or so ago. Wait, you didn't go to, I'm assuming Telebim, not hygel. Hygel would be very dangerous, because I think Hot Tunas doesn't have a level 60. All right. Let's we've done about an hour of fishing. I want to make sure I leave enough time because I know Markantius, when talking off stream, will later need to attend a raid, so I don't want to waste too much of that precious pre-raid time. So get your last casts in. All of these fish I caught beforehand. I think I caught some more firefin. We can take a look here too, see how I did. This is a better 50% rock scale cod, more strangle kelp than I care for, 9 firefin, spotted yellowtail, oily blackmouth. That's actually okay. An ironbound trunk. So, I got 2 bloated rock scale cod. That's okay. So, fishing on Yojimba, not the best, not the worst. So, go ahead and get your exploration gear on. For me, that's my solo tank gear. There it is. We're gonna start off with a little bit of a dip into the water. So if you have some swim speed stuff, and anyone here is welcome to join. A bunch of mages and a rogue. Just gonna get on my swimming gear. I'm gonna get on my floaties. Oh, I don't have my floaties on me. Hold on. Let me get my floaties, guys. It's very important. That. And yeah, Giant Noble, if you want to come too, you're welcome. We can only take 5, I think. I need the belt. Yes, I did get rid of my belt. Okay. Is there... I have 2 of them because I'm super smart and forgot I had one time. And then the deep? Yes, there it is. Okay. So whenever you're ready, Markantius, I'll be able to follow. And we will see. We'll see where things take us. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You're all good. All right, this is our bold leader right here. Follow Orange. I picked this fishing spot very deliberately. Delete the bot message? What bot message? Oh, thank you. Hold on, let me just, was that Shock? I thought I saw Shock Warden for a second. Invite? Alright, someone else is asking for an invite. Alright, I banned them. I banned them, everyone. The bot message. I thought you were talking about, like, my automated message reminding people to like the stream, follow, subscribe, that kind of stuff. I'm like, come on, man. I see it now. Yeah, it's pretty good, right, Markantius? It does help. We're gonna be riding in from here, I believe. So, you know, get your riding stuff on. I'll actually put back on my actual combat gear. We might have to walk around, guys. It's okay. Obashi knows. What's up, Obashi? Or sorry, Obiashi. Oh my. Why are you so... It's okay. Oh, I see. My tank set thinks I... Oh, that's so weird. Okay, we'll do that and just... That's fine. Keep that. Undead Hunter? You know, I haven't done a hunter. I've considered it, but... Uh-oh, looks like we're doing dead mines. Follow that orange. Yes, Loch Ness. The instance cap, of course, is still 5, like it is for everything, so... I can only take at max 5 people, so... Apologies. But you can watch along on stream, too. Is it 10? No. If someone can confirm that, I would love to do that. Nothing better than a dead mine raid. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Just flex your AoE. Just flex it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not jealous. I love how I just have like a team of arcane explosion people just clearing stuff out. No, like I thought you couldn't do a lot of the lower level dungeons as a raid. Maybe you can, but Deadman 40, yeah, let's go. Well, yeah, because once you're in 10, it's a raid group, right? Letting everyone zone in here. Let's, did we have someone that was, lagging behind? It was, I think, Lethera, did you want to come along, or? Yeah, you can 10-man instruct, well, like, I can actually check it right now, right? So if I try to make this, it would block it, right? So if we get more than 5 people and someone can't enter, then I guess you can report to us if you can do 10-man. What spell? Who are you pyroblasting? Oh, that poor guy. You guys just do your AoE thing. I'm gonna do my rogue thing and pickpocket everybody. No way he's immune to fire? That's hilarious. We're probably gonna get stuck when we have to actually do the weird stuff to get where we're going. So you should be able to catch up too. Oh, let's see where you are at. Okay, we won't be waiting along for Lethera. Recently, very disappointed to learn that raid groups can't loot low-level quest items. If you're in a raid group, you can't do quests. So that would make sense. Van Cleef will wield Ashbringer with 40. What? Could you imagine? Just like out of nowhere, Van Cleef's like, oh yeah, I found this. Yeah, well, exactly. But I don't think there's any low-level raid quests, Lorazi, I'm pretty sure. Wait, someone fished it? No way. I must have missed that. That's awesome. I don't think we've ever gotten one of those yet. In my little Twitch fishing minigame, there is a cleansed Ashbringer super rare drop you can get. All right, I see Lethera. That, or there's a druid here who we didn't invite. Yeah, you're up, Markantius. We're following you. Do we need to get on the pipe? I can get on the pipe. Okay, so we stand on top of... Okay, we have to... Alright, let's see. See if I can do that. Alright, we have to get to that part of the pipe. The instructions are... Get on that part of the pipe, and then stand in the corner and use elixirs of giant growth. All right. Ooh, that's actually kind of a tough... How did you do that? Ah, I see. So you got to start from over here. All right. How's my positioning? Do I need to get deeper in? Oh, you can't jump on this part of the pipe? I did it first try. Because I'm just goated like that. All right, we'll wait for our guide to get here. You know what? The same things that happened to me before where I'm trying to show something off, and then when I'm showing it off, like, I just cannot do it. You said it's the easy way. There it is. All right, Markantius is with us again. All right, so I can't quite get all the way in. Maybe I can with a noggin. I can get a little smaller. Yep, there it is. So that's as small as I can get. Stacked height, use pot. Okay, I'll get rid of this. All right, I'll see what happens. I'm going to use the pot. I could trade you a few, Lithera. Just give me back whatever you don't use. Oh, okay, you do? Oh, all right. Then you're going to log out and in. Once you're logged in, do a small jump forward and stand at the edge of the pipe. Okay. I have to do that so you guys don't see my login name or anything. Log out and in. Once you're logged in, do a small jump forward to stay. All right, okay. I'm gonna make sure I do this right. Uh-oh. Wait, did I do it? Okay, it's really hard to tell where I am. Okay, I'm on the edge of the pipe. I did it. I see the pipe. Well, at certain angles I can see it. No, Lithera. Yeah, you're all good. I'm going to wait for our guide. Okay, Schlendrian, good luck. I hope you don't dig too deep. Okay, so it looks like Markantius will be joining us. He has to do the log on trick. All right, my enlarge faded. I hope that's okay. I think you do. You need a slow fall, I think. So maybe it's best that you did get to... All right, Markantius says, cool, so now... Got to move the camera around. I'm doing that. Or do you have to move the camera around? Because I'm moving it around, I'm confused. Until you see the water. There's water to see? I don't... What? Where is the water? Oh, wait a minute. I think I saw some water. Oh, yes, I do. I do see it. It's that way. So it's actually the way I'm facing, which is pretty convenient. I can invite you, Karzak, sure. you'll jump towards it. I don't see where you went, Markantius. I don't even see your rate. Oh, there you are. So, looks like you're facing this, about this way. In the direction I'm okay. Well, I can't see you anymore, but yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. That is the way you're facing. Oh, yep. This is the time for the long slow fall. Get slow fall. Okay. Oh, wait, that's the skeleton. I feel smaller. I haven't got the slow fall yet. Still waiting on the slow fall. It never shows up when you want it. Okay, I got slow fall. I'm assuming jump forward. Yeah. I got 2 minutes. Oh, oh. For pod cooldown. Okay. So you need your potion cooldown. We'll use sprint or swiftness potion. Okay, alright. I have sprint ready to go. Lethera, mages can and priests can slow fall as well. Unfortunately, they can't cast it on other people. But shamans can cast water walking. I'm ready. I'm ready when you are. I'm gonna probably have to jug. Because I already got a minute down. Uh-oh, that's... Oh no, my game crashed. Seriously? Oh no. That was a... I think also the game might have crashed because it probably doesn't want me to be doing what I'm doing. I'll be right back in. Literally, it just crashed. Like, it wasn't anything I did. I'm green. Wow, I'm green Jesus. Damn. Okay. Sorry. I'm gonna... At least I'm facing the right way. It should remember your orientation. If I Makarad Thrall, I'd probably lose. I think the Rogue versus Shaman matchup is pretty Shaman-sided. All right, we're back in. Now you can all enjoy the teal. All right, I don't see myself. That seems problematic, but... Okay, I am still facing the same way I was facing before. That's good. Alright, we got that. Now, if I'm gonna get my Noggin Foggers back up again, and then I'm gonna sprint and jump. Alright, I got that. There it is, there it is. Come on, come on, come on. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. You're swimming. That's cool. Okay. I'm in water, but I am not. Okay, this is good. This is good. I did a mark. Are you proud of me? Oh, there's more water. I gotta check if I can fish in this. All right, I'm not gonna go anywhere you're not gonna tell me to go, though. I gotta be careful here. First try, never miss, baby. Okay. Yeah, green Jesus confirmed. Yeah. Also, I think Thrall's more... Well, I mean, Thrall dresses kind of like a warrior, if I'm being honest, right now in game. Do you mind if I just take a second to see if there's fishy... If there's, like, fish in here? I really want to know. As I just go fishing. Okay, come on. I mean, it would be rude not to check, right? Bark skin, that's my fishing rod. It is right here. Okay. Didn't land in fishable. All right, we landed in fishable water. This is actually labeled as hello. Ironclad Cove. We'll see if we can actually catch anything though. What? I caught something. It's fishable water, everyone. Let's go. Wait, no way. Mark is telling me that it took him 18 tries to get it right. Well, I mean, I had a very skilled guide showing me exactly where to jump. I'm sure it would take me just as many if I didn't have a guide. This looks like level 20 water, if I had to guess. Because I'm getting long jaw mud snappers. So there's nothing too crazy here, I'm guessing. This is probably the same water you can fish in if you fight Van Cleef on the boat, as I think you can fish in that water as well. So there's nothing too crazy here. But I always love saying I fished in a strange spot. Yeah, okay. All right. We've checked, Mark. I'm good. Thunder Fury and Maladath. There it is. All right, lead on. Oh yeah, I forgot I have some speed items I should probably equip, huh? And my deep treaders are there. And now we get the very cool area. Okay, okay. The light and aura look awesome. Okay, I'm in. I'm invested. Very much not supposed to be here. I'm still showing iron. Whoa. How did you get on top? I'm sinking in. How did you do that? Or is this just okay, this is solid. Okay. This is very much looks like a void, but wow, look at all that up there. Gotta be careful. If the team finds out, they might turn us into weird things. Why am I running faster than you? That's weird. I didn't use sprint or anything. Do I have movement speed on these boots? I don't have any movement speed increasing items. Why did that even happen? The GMs turned me into a giant when I tried to level 1 the Hogger raid. That's awesome. I love the GMs of this community. They're so awesome. They're some of the sweetest, kindest, most helpful people. And above all of that, they are patient. They are so patient. Whoa. Oh, I'm starting to see this. Whoa, look at the star field. Hold on, I'm gonna go first person for this. Whoa, look at that. Welcome to Jurassic. Yes. I mean, there's nothing better than a stream where Markantius shows us somewhere we're not supposed to get. Here, I'll take off the raid marker on you too. I think I shouldn't have problems finding you. Whoa. So, is that showing anything on my map? Yeah, I'm showing no zone. So that's interesting. Oh, no, sorry. It's saying Ironclad Cove in the Dead Mines. So the zone hasn't changed. But I think we're going to stay in the Ironclad Cove because it is... wow. Look at this. I didn't discover Outland. You did. You showed me how to get here. I don't know if I want to touch that purple stuff, man. Is that safe? What is that? Did you get stuck? What the? Okay, it's a puzzle. Okay, it's a one-way barrier. See? You walk this way, you get stuck on it. And you walk this way, you walk right through it. Naturally. You can't get on it, can you? No, I don't think so. Ooh, maybe you can. Do you see that? Oh no, it's so narrow. I don't think it's possible. What about closer to here? Well, I mean, we can just walk around. Oh geez, you can't even jump over this part. So it does. So it looks like the height of it is dependent on that. That's interesting. Oh, it's the Dalaran shield. That's, yeah, I didn't think about that. Is this something we can walk up to? Nah, it's... Oh, wait a minute. Where can I... All right, there it is. It starts right about there. No, I don't think you can get on it. Yeah. It's too thin. Wow, look at this though. So they have floating trees. I'm seeing that. I can't recall any spots where these sparkling little rainbow looking things exist in game. Whoa. We have some crags over here. Oh, look at this, though. Can you believe this is in the game? Like, there's no reason to even have this in the game. Are these rocks safe? Yeah, feels like it. What? No way. Look at that. All right, so underneath us, it looks like an inverted Dalaran. Do you see that? Yeah, I'm not gonna jump in. Yeah. So, by the way, I do want to make it perfectly clear. If you come here, there is a risk that you can fall forever and you will need GM assistance to escape. So be careful, and if that happens to you and GMs don't get to you right away, you did this under your own risk. You know the risks now. But that's really cool. You can see the underside of the Dalaran bubble, or just an inverted Dalaran bubble, I guess. I don't know why this isn't Dead Mines. I wish I could tell you, Lizzie Babs. Exactly. I think, so like back in the day, way back in the day, before TBC was like really coming together, they wanted to try probably to see how certain aesthetics looked. And this is in Dead Mines, so if I show you right here, this is my current zone. The Dead Mines, I'm technically in Ironclad Cove. Thanks to the tireless exploration efforts and studying of Markantius, we've learned how to get here. You need a way to have slow fall. So if you don't have it on your class, Noggenfogger, you need a way to grow. So Elixir of Giant's Growth, I imagine Winterfall Firewater would work too, and a way to increase your speed. Those are the things you need. Like I didn't need to drink a Swiftness Potion, I just used Sprint. But I needed a way to slow fall. And I think everyone needs a way to grow. I don't think any classes have a native way of doing that. Yeah, that... I'm not going to jump in that. I want to take a look around, though. So is this... seems to be the extent of it, though. Like, there's these floating trees on crystals. The sun, I think, is obeying what's outside of dead mines right now. Ploxin says, they wanted Outlands to be in vanilla, but ended up cutting it. This is most likely the content that was made for it before it became a thing. Yeah, that's very much likely. Coming here at night just blew my mind. I can only imagine what it would look like here at night. Yeah, the stars would really be popping. Do you think we can jump onto one of those trees? Because that hill we might be able to get on top of. Wait, I can't mount here? Can you just not mount here at all? Oh yeah, because we're inside an instance. It feels like you're outdoors, right? I gotta know if that tree has collision. It's got to, right? Oh man, if I miss though, if I miss, let's see, can I get any higher? Yes, I can. All right, if I miss, I'm going to cancel my slow fall and just drop. But I gotta know if that tree has physics. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Come on, slow fall. Come on. Killing me. What if I cancel them? Will that make my luck any better? No. No. I'm gonna run out of chances at slow fall. There it is, okay. Alright, here we go. We're gonna get a little sprint. I wanna jump right for it. Come on, have physics, have physics. Nope, they don't have physics. And I didn't have to cancel my slow fall. Alright, so those weren't meant to be interactable. Which, you know what that means to me? They maybe didn't have flying on the radar at this point. But you're saying it's... Oh, it's solid because you can cast onto it. Oh, okay, so maybe I just passed through a part that wasn't... That's a good way of checking. Oh yeah, look at that. So, I guess my other question is like, where does it... So does it just end in like a zone barrier where you get stuck? Exactly, Blue. The 10th chime was a charm. Exploration isn't cheap, everyone. That's why I farm gold at all, just so I can afford the noggin fuckers. Oh man, I mean, I gotta admit, it would be crazy if whatever the team has cooked up for their version of Outlands, if it's anything even remotely like this, I'd be down. What? Oh, someone left like a signature here. This looks like it was on purpose. Who could have done this? It was Kritz Metzen. He was here. Well, there you go. There's not a ton to look at, but there is water here, and you can fish. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Do not jump in here. If you do, you will be stuck and you will need GM assistance to escape. You can't unstuck yourself. Well, exactly, Lax Elf. Like, I think they do not want that to happen. When I say, like, make Outlands, the way that I personally believe it's going to kind of be rolled out is that it's going to be part of the Karazhan raid. It's not going to be like a zone. Like, part of the Karazhan raid, you're going to get to go to Outlands, but it's not going to be like a city. It's going to be like part of the instance. Because if you use something like this for like a raid, that's plenty. And I think the team's very much well aware of not wanting to repeat some of the mistakes of the past. Oh, I know why. I know why I'm moving quicker than you, Mark. I have the ZG buff. That's why I'm moving quicker. You don't. I don't know how you missed it, because you were fishing with us. I mean, it is very tempting to want to jump in there. But I want to set a good example. And when I say that, I mean, I don't want the GMs to be mad at me that I told a bunch of people to jump into a crevice they could never escape and then make a bunch of work for the GMs. I like these floating rock bits are really cool. Can you, Mark, can you cast on those? Is that close enough? Can you actually test it? I wonder if those are solid. Mark says you will fall forever, taking fall damage, and get to 1 HP. Yeah, if you can't reach it from here, Markantius, you might be able to reach it from there. Oh, where did you go? Oh, you're behind me. Or you're... Oh, I lost you. There you are. And we're trying to zoom in and see if Markantius can get a fire spell off. You should have the flamethrowing talent. I'm not seeing him cast, so that means it's probably these don't have physics, likely. I would say though, it would be so cool if I could do like actually, you know what? You know I know they don't have physics because they're like moving a lot. You probably get people motion sick if they had to be on one of those. So this is the remnants of old Outlands that we have in the game. It is actually in Deadmines. You can get there with just a couple consumables, really. I'm curious. So what is up here? Is that like where the rest of Deadmines is? I don't. Who's making oranges? It wasn't me. Oh, wait. Markantius is saying that's all of... Okay, when you said DM, I'm like, that's not Dire Maul, and then I forget Deadmines. I bet you I would move as quick with you as you do if you do blink off cooldown. I think we would move the same speed. Cause like by the time your next blinks off cooldown, I'll catch up again. Racing you with swiftness potion? Okay, sure. I have a better swiftness potion right here. Do they stack? Oh, let's find out. I don't think they stack, right? Holy guacamole. That's a quick orc. Oh, yeah, it might be kind of like the haste thing, where like they stack, but they don't stack like 1-to-1. They kind of do a percentage of each other. There's more water here to explore, so where does it say we are? No, that's Lethera. Okay. What is this? Okay, I'll be careful. It's a shame we can't mount here, but I understand why. Because technically we're in an instance. Yeah, that's the continental shelf. You don't realize it. This is what continental shelves look like, everyone. You could probably get stuck if you fall in there, you'd probably be able to hearth. Or just die. Actually, you know, I would say if you really wanted to jump into that chasm, have something like a demonic rune. Wait for yourself to get to 1 HP and then die, because then you'll be released to a graveyard. So that's probably a little safer. Yeah, Markantius, when you're like, you get down to 1 HP, you're trapped there forever. I'm like, well, just dark rune yourself then. I mean, if you don't have one, you can't. But like a warlock could do the same thing, and I think they can kill themselves, right? Is that how Hellfire works? Can they take care of themselves with Hellfire? Yeah, exactly. Well, I would say if I have any tip for you, Markantius, it would be keep a dark rune on yourself in case that ever happens. A dark rune, a demonic rune, whatever you have. That's probably will help you clean up any situation you get into. Oh, look at this water. Actually, I don't have Skull of Impending Doom. I mean, I gotta try, right? It would be rude not to try to fish here. Oh, I can fish in it. Let's go. Let's fish in the glitchiest waters in the entire game. What am I gonna get? Oh yeah, the Zin Malor orb. That would work too. Okay, that looks like more low-level stuff. Oh, okay. Is this safe? I should have like I don't know if there's not really a good way to check if something's safe before you jump on it. I think I actually swim quicker than I walk here because I have so many swim speed increasing items. Y'all need to leave the area? Nah. They can remove with their like cold dead hands. I'm very curious about this. Dead Mines isn't that big. Why is Dead Mines on top of that? It's nice that Alliance gets that. Because Horde can't get the Zin Malor thing. It actually really helps for fighting Osirian in AQ20. Because it pops you out of the CC he puts you in. It's the cove inside that mountain? Oh, well, but it's still... It's not that big. Like, I know it's big, but it's not... You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, like, Blub, I think that we had some music dropped a while ago that was very Outland sounding. I think something in Karazhan's gonna involve Outlands. I don't think it's going to be like a zone, kind of like it was in TBC. I think it's gonna be an instance. That's my best guess. I actually don't know for sure. It looks like this is the zone barrier. Or at least this is where the water stops. Yeah, this is actually the quickest way to do dead mines, guys. I'm going to periodically check the fishing. I'm sure it's just going to be more of the same, but... Yes, blocks, of course. Wow, I can't believe I've been able to successfully fish. Well, I say that. I don't think I caught... Well, did I catch something? I think I did, actually. I Alt-Z'd, so I couldn't see. What are you... Are you trying to get behind here? Can I... If I zoom in, can I sort of see... I can't see through this. There's no spot for purchase to get a terrain glitch. Yeah, if you can blink through, that would be hilarious. They probably have this part pretty well sealed in, though. I could be wrong, but... How far out do you think I could just go before I go insane? Van Cleef was with the Burning Legion all along. How endless is... No, there's no endless void. Everything has an end to it. It's just... Have fun. Marago's head. Actually, the real weird part about this is that if you're looking at this, right? If you're in first person and you're not moving, this looks the same as if I am moving. I'm moving right now, but you could not tell. See? And then when I stop moving, looks identical. That's the thing that would drive you crazy. Yeah, what comes after the void? Exactly. Schlendrian says, in German, there's a saying, everything has an end, but the sausage has two. I'm sorry to hear about your Emerald Sanctum misery. Low-key, I think that's the reason why people on Telebim want me to get to 60, just so I can share in their misery for trying to get an Emerald Sanctum going. It's hard to get them going on Nordinar. I can't imagine how tough it is on Telebim. Yeah, that's awesome that someone on Telebim got the enchanting recipe finally. It is a week-long cooldown, correct? Oh, what's up with this? Is this new water? Or is it just more of the same? David Hall 420, thank you for following. Thank you. I mean, you guys can technically trade between each other, so it's not like, you know, if someone really needs it, and I know there's some level of cooperation between the Alliance and the Horde. There's some stuff you guys will help each other out with, and I'm sure trying to get mats for a Scythe of Elune is something you might do. Maybe you won't. Maybe you guys are all cutthroat. I don't know. Did I catch anything there at all? So there you go, guys. Proved it to you. You can fish in Outlands. Also, Schlendrian, speaking of... Oh, yeah, you do catch. Speaking of German sayings, it's only, how many? I'm like just a couple weeks out from visiting Germany. I'm very excited. Murag and I are going to go to Frankfurt, see some of the sights, be a real tourist, be fun. I will flip out if the patch drops while I'm on vacation, though. I'm going to be so upset. I keep joking around with Murag. I'm like, okay, but like, what if I didn't go? Well, yeah, I'm sorry, Schlendrian. You know, the thing is that Murag's ancestors are from Alsace-Lorraine. Mine are from Dresden, so we had to meet in the middle. I don't know about the various rivalries between German areas. I'm sure there's plenty, because if I remember my vague sense of German history well, it was like a bunch of like tiny little nations that all just said, hey, let's just like do a thing together. Also interesting, I don't think this water makes you unable to breathe. Oh, maybe it does. Okay, we'll put the helmet back on. Yeah, I can't see through any of that. According to the mini-map, I think the area just south of us is like a flat spot, but we can't really climb up to it. Yeah, Yeah, you know what, Mark? That's true. If you can find a way to kill Thalas, let me know. We'll definitely do a thing. Yes, I think we've circumnavigated most of what we can see here. And like underwater, there's probably there's nothing to see down here. Oh jeez, I'm not on the right screen. There it is. And yeah, tomorrow I have I'm doing a charity 5K, so I need to. Who keeps doing oranges? Is that you? I've heard I have my bigwigs enabled. Oh, it's Wisebeard. Wisebeard, where are you? Oh, you're offline. So then who's doing it? That's very weird that it's somehow thinking we're making oranges when you're clearly not, and Wisebeard's offline. I don't know how it's picking that up. Well, there's some terrain here you could maybe climb up, but I don't think any of it's way too steep. Any news when Kel'Thalas will arrive on Turtle? Yeah, there's a little bit of news. I mentioned this in my report for the Living in the Past podcast. Voji spoke of Hammers and Talons, which I think is going to have Kel'Thalas. Wait, no. No, Hammers and Talons is going to be Grimbatol, I believe. So I don't know when that's going to be happening, but it will be in a good long while. I think it's not the next patch after the one that's coming. It's like 2 patches away when they'll have Kel'Thalas and Zulaman. Thank you, Schlendrian, for the skinny on the various local rivalries within Germany. I can't wait. Hello, TH Ball. Oh yeah, more White Void. I could not tell you. I don't know where we actually came in from, and I don't think we can go back. You can watch me very, very slowly level a tune to 60 over on Telebim. Very slowly. The Grimbatol patch should have, like, Grim Reaches, I think. I don't know what else is in there, but... On this server? I mean, I got a lot of plates I'm spinning. Leveling a character for me, when I level a character, that's all I want to do. And I just got so much other stuff going on. It's an investment in time that I just don't necessarily have. I don't have the time and the willpower. But I'll keep it in mind. If I ever do find myself wanting to do it, I'll definitely try to do something with it. You know, let you guys know what the process is like. Wow. There's those 2 peaks. Is that? I think that's Outlands again. So yeah, we've done a full circumnavigation. I mean, Ricky, I would love to stream that, but I'm going to be honest. I try to have interesting, unique content when I stream. I personally find that leveling is very dry and boring. Maybe that's just me, but I try to make stuff that people want to tune in for and watch. I don't know if leveling a character would be that exciting. There would be exciting moments, I'm sure, but that's yeah, I wouldn't know how to make it entertaining most of the time. Schlendrian, yeah, you get it. I can't do slow, like, I can do slow leveling. What I mean is, like, when I level a character, that's all I want to do. I'm glad. Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate you saying that. All right. So we've done our full circumnavigation of this area. I'm gonna let Markantius go. He has a raid to attend. So let's get a little picture here. I'll take my helmet off. I look very goofy with it. Get a little beautiful. And hold on, we'll turn around and get a picture this way too. That way we can have like the little star fields in the background. Okay, and there it is. Beautiful, lovely. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up there. I got some stuff I got to attend to in real life and on the server elsewhere. So I wanted to thank everyone for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed our little fishing chat. Plenty to talk about. The patch does seem rather nigh, so ready yourself for that. Thanks as always to Markantius reaching out to me to let me know about this fun little explore we did. That was really good fun. So everybody, you know, before, I almost forgot. I have to pause queue, and then we have to look at the leaderboard before we can wrap up. I wonder who won today. I think it's exclamation point leaderboard for me. Leaderboard. Johnny 1-Ups won this week. Pretty sure Johnny 1-Ups is already VIP. There it is. I want to see, did you get any big catches? I thought you did get some big catches. Black Lotus, Magical Talking Turtle, Mooncloth. Okay, yeah, there was some good stuff this week. I thought someone did catch the Cleansed Ashbringer. That would have been crazy. I'm glad you got a lot of mithril. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up for now. I'll just deactivate this. There it is. So everybody, until I see you next time, make sure you take care of yourselves. Be more like Mark. Have fun with the game. Remember, you always have to have fun with the game when you're playing. And as always, remember, the deadliest weapon is knowledge. Bye, guys.